many people have you known that have worked so hard to get so far? They're literally rolling a Mack truck up a hill and they get so close to the top and they stop because they are burnt out and tired. I'm going to get into the momentum section of building a legacy. So remember, we learned the foundation, identity. Who do we really believe we are? Who are we called to be? Who we're transforming into? All right, fear. Everything has a fear factor. Fear of staying the same, fear of stagnation, fear of change. And then 3, taking risks. Everything has a risk. There is a risk in not changing. There is a risk in making a change. And once we lay that foundation, we learn the 4th principle, which is the art of letting go. Because as we change, as we transform into the person that we're going to become, we have to let go of some people, places, and things. We might let go of them because they're holding us back in the sense that they're trying to suppress us and keep us down, or we might be letting go of them just because they're simply not designed to go where we are designed to go. All right, but my most favorite part of building a legacy is what I call the trifecta of success: perseverance, resilience, and transformation. So in this video, we are going to focus on the perseverance factor because that's what's going to activate the resilience and the transformation. So there's a few of us out there from the 90s that remember the song, I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. If you know that song, I want you to drop in the comments who the song was made by, so the band, and maybe what year it was released. That song, imagine those lyrics are the theme song of your life. Imagine with that theme song running around in our head and we're literally out here transforming into who we're called to be, and we get confused about our identity. Something new comes in and starts confusing us, and we play those lyrics in our head. Well, it reminds us that we can get back in alignment with our identity. Imagine we're fearful of something, or fearful of a risk that we're about to take, or we're having a hard time of letting go of something. If that theme song, those lyrics are running around in our head, it literally reminds us that we need to persevere. So one of the most practical things that we can do in building a legacy is really come up with a theme song for that. Something that's going to encourage us to stay focused and on track when the hard stuff comes along. Perseverance will do that, but it's amazing if we have something to anchor to. So I want you to take 30 seconds and think about, what is your theme song for life? What is the song that can keep you focused on the person that you are called to be, to transform into? We have to persevere in all things that we just learned. We have to persevere in staying anchored to who we believe we are, persevere in facing our fears. We get to choose which fear we face. We need to persevere in taking risks. Everything has a risk factor. We just got to weigh the positive and the negative together. And we have to persevere in making sure that we let go of people, places, and things when it's time to let go. And remember, those don't have to be damaging separations. It can simply be, I'm moving to the next chapter. We have to feed our subconscious. Remember in video 1, we learned our subconscious is lazy and literally takes in everything that we give it. So we have to feed our subconscious positive things: hope, encouragement, a future. We have to tell our subconscious who we are and who we are transforming into. So when we persevere with our identity, it literally means every time we get upset, every time we get set back, every time someone lies to us and tell us we're not worthy, we're never going to be anything, every time that we start letting those thoughts creep into our own mind, that means we have to persevere and continue to align with our identity. And the amazing thing about the like, no, trust factor is once people buy into us, they will want to continue to do business with us, whatever that business looks like. So if we're providing a service, maybe we're providing a product, maybe we're their encouragement champion. Maybe that's who we are for them. Remember, friends, we can only heal the things we can face. We can only grow through what we go through. There's no breakthrough without a breaking, no message without a mess, no testimony without a test. And the only way we get to those end results, the testimony, the message, the breakthrough, the only way we get there is through perseverance. There will be setbacks, there will be failures, there will be times of doubt, there will be times of major resistance. But we have to persevere through all of that. And now I want to lead us into our next principle, which is going to be resilience. So one thing about perseverance is you can literally wear yourself down. You persevere to that goal, that victory, that challenge. Perseverance is both the art and the science of literally muscling through the fatigue, the pain, the failure, the calamities, the setbacks. It's literally muscling our way through. And I'm bringing this up because it's really critical to understand that we have to pair perseverance with resilience in order to make sure we do not burn out on the way of our journey. How many people have you known that have worked so hard to get so far? They're literally rolling a Mack truck up a hill and they get so close to the top and they stop because they are burnt out and tired. And now that Mack truck just rolls right back down and rolls right over them. We have to be careful that we don't do that. And so when we persevere and we literally break through our challenges, we pass the test, right? We clean up the mess. When we literally do that, we don't want to be at that victory, tired and worn out, not knowing if we're going to be able to take on the next victory. Because I'm here to tell you, we are meant to go from victory to victory. The victories are not meant to end. And I'm going to stop here and we're going to pick this back up in our next video of Principle 6, which is resilience. So in closing up this 5th principle of perseverance, remember, we don't have to burn out. I'm going to stop a minute and I'm going to ask you, have you ever felt burnout? Have you ever been working so hard for something and you feel just burnt out and wiped out and you're like, man, even if I do accomplish this, what am I going to do next? Because I am whipped. Like, I'm just being honest. I am whipped. I can tell you as a very busy mom with 2 different businesses of my own, plus I'm still working as a full-time employee, I get whipped just on a daily basis at times. I just need you to remember that perseverance is not enough. We have to pair it with resilience. So make sure you catch my next video on resilience. For those of you guys that don't know me and haven't caught my website or my channel, I'm finally getting established here on the tube. Until next time, I am Teresa Gray, leadership expert, Lean Six Sigma black belt, and multiple business owner, helping you learn the principles of building a legacy. But I get up again. No one can ever hold. Wait, I got messed that up. Oh, no. I'm a lean. And so I just wanted to say, nope.